guess by now you figure out what is this video about. So let's talk about COVID-19. And yeah, so I decided to go back to Mexico because, well, first is my country, I was born here, and second because I believe it's one of the best places right now to travel because, well, first is that it's cheap, and second because they have more flexibility on the corona thing. For example, you've come from the States or most of the places, you do not have to do quarantine. You can just go straight and they don't even ask you for a corona test, so you'll be okay. Just depends on you. If you check your medical status, this is all your own responsibility if you come here. Let's go more in some tips that I will suggest you if you want to start traveling as a digital nomad. Also, I gotta give you a disclaimer that I'm not a medical professional, therefore this is not an official medical advice. This is just my opinion because I've been traveling for the last days. And just 3 things like you should do, like keep your hands clean, wear the mask in public, and keep social distancing. That will be like the 3 things that you have to do. So if you're traveling by plane, my opinion is that it's completely safe. Like, they have all these regulations, they clean all the time, and most of the airlines, they have 1 empty seat, so there's distance between passengers. But if you want to go one step further, I will suggest you to download like the apps of each airline. For example, I travel with Aeromexico, and if I use my wallet, so I already did the check-in, and they have this online ticket that is contactless, so I just show my phone and they validate that I'm one of the passengers. Also, if you have Apple Watch, you can do the same. Just go to the wallet on the Apple Watch, and there you're gonna find the same check-in, so then you can board quickly just showing your wrist, which is pretty cool, right? But now let's talk about the items that I will suggest you to travel with, and the very first one is of course the mask. The one that I have is from Tom Bean. It's one of my favorites because it has this string that you can just leave the mask hanging where you're just chatting, where you're eating, so it's easy just to put it back. So the strings, just put it here, and it's so easy to put on, so the camera doesn't recognize me at all. This is so funny, like, so now it's recognizing me, but I put the mask on, and then it just doesn't track me at all. So it's not only iPhone with the Face ID, even the cameras having problem with the mask, but that's another topic. Also, what I would suggest you is to have like a sanitizer. So I'm using this very small one, and I just put some sanitizer here, and I just press this one on my hand every time I feel like I'm dirty or something like that. So I just go clean, and it's very easy to use. So actually I bought the sanitizer holder from Orbikey, but it didn't arrive at time, so I just had to leave without it. But this one is it's a good replacement, so just get 1 bottle and spread it all the time you need. So now I also suggest you to get a water bottle, like if you don't have it. Like mine is the Life Straw, so it has a filter, so you can drink any type of water, even tap water, and it's always clean. But yeah, like get your own water instead of like touching new bottles here and there, and just drink every time from your bottle, and you're gonna be safe. Another item that most people forget, and I think is very crucial, is to get your own pen. And this is one of my favorite pens on the whole world. It's called the Space Pen from Fisher. So this pen has a beautiful matte black finish, and it says that you can like even write upside down in the water, and even like below and colder temperatures. Whenever you're traveling and you need to just write your forms, instead of asking others' pens and just passing the virus, well, you just always have your pen and you just write and just don't care about anyone else's virus. So the last thing is that we keep forgetting that we use our phones most of the day, and they might be full of germs. So what I use is this screen cleaner called Whoosh. And at the end of the day, I just spray a little bit, use the cloth, and just, clean it, and just in case. And if you're gonna be traveling, I would suggest you to get a travel insurance. My favorite is the guys at Safety Win, and now they include the COVID, so they include like testing. We can check the website, just go to safetywin.com, and as you can see, like they do the testing. If something happens to you wherever you are, they're gonna back it up. You're gonna have some insurance and get some money if something happens, which I do not wish that for you, but just in case, get an insurance, and Safety Win is the one to go. And talking about Corona, this is very interesting, especially if you're Mexican. Let me know, because we don't drink this. This is more for tourists. So if you come to Mexico, you gotta get something better, like Indio, which is one of my favorite beers. So if you come at this time, get an Indio, so much better. Okay, this is my favorite Indio. You gotta try it, man.
Okay, so definitely nothing to do with the Corona.
Right?
It's got a lot more flavor. As you can see, yeah, it's a darker amber, more like, it's very nice and refreshing. It's just it's got a lot more flavor to it.
Oh, proof.
I enjoy it. Thanks.
Better than the Corona.